Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and that certainly has a place in the conversation. Look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look.
And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown Orbits. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First down throw for Jackson. And he's going to go down. A sack. But we do have a... on the field. Let's get the call. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a first down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past. But here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Second down, Jackson. That one complete to Johnston. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Monarchs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a give up the middle. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Brooks. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Orbits. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. more set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to get this one on the ground. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Orbit's going to open up a 17-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And this is going to set up unbelievable field position. That's about as bad a punt as you can hit. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Back to throw. Now he'll run.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Orbits going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. To return is Tucker. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Johnston motioning over. Off the play fake. Jackson. Complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. A pickup there of 13, and that will be a first down. Play action now, Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Again, it's Jackson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jackson now on second down. That is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long for Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Monarchs getting their special teams on the field. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He finds some room across the 25. And will mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Gun. Here's a run up the gut. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. With it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A run with Brooks. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Second down, Jackson. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the Orbits are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. Try the right side this time. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Third and 9. They send Ridley in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Orbits. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball...
And he's in! Touchdown, Orbits. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Gibson now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's a toss, right side. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. On third down, Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught by Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.